Hello, everyone. My name is Carlos Alexander Ruiz, and this is the Working Entrepreneurs Group. Welcome, working entrepreneurs, and this right here is the very first training in getting leads to generate sales. And that is going to be a big, major topic that we're going to continuously focus on, and certain tools and resources that help you folks do exactly that. So basically above, in the announcements, there's one main video of the URL page. If you haven't seen it yet, go ahead and watch that first just to get a big understanding of just us here in this group for working entrepreneurs. And from there, there's another page we can go check out to get to know a little bit more about me, and you can do that first if you like. But basically, we've already done that. We're going to go ahead and just jump right in. So basically, this video is going to be based on generating leads to generate sales, right? And so there's that. From there, we're going to show you some sources that you can go ahead and utilize to help your business do just that, generate leads and generate sales. So let's just go ahead and dive right in. I'm going to make myself a little bit different size image so that way you can just see more of the screen. I'm going to pull this up right here. And basically, let's just start off with this. So pretty much, you guys are here, right? And from you guys being here, initially, you were over here, right? And this over here that you were in, we're going to call this the pool, right? And in this pool that you guys were in, that's how we got you guys over here. And the whole purpose of that is because that is the way that you're going to do the exact same thing, not exactly how you and I got, but the overall concept is getting people from a pool to get them where you want them to go, right? And so basically, inside of this pool is what you get to figure out a couple of things. And those main things that you get to figure out inside of this pool is you get to figure out who, and we're going to put numbers on this, say who, what, and where. Let's just say, for starters, keeping it basic. There's a whole lot more that we can go into, right? But just for starters and just for keeping it basic, you need to find a pool where you have the who of who you're interested in, but not so much who you're interested in, who's interested in you, right? So by finding out who's interested in you because of what you do, once you really have that idea, then you start to look for that pool where those kind of people are in, right? And because I know a lot of times what I've talked to many people as we were doing this, they were like, hey, I know who it is, but I don't know exactly where to find them. They're like, I know I could post online, and so they just post their link everywhere, right? And as I've been talking to some of the people, as I've been getting people coming to this group right here for working entrepreneurs, I've talked to some, and they're like, hey, I'm just putting my link out there. You know, I'm just posting, I'm just putting my link out there, and there's that. And in all honesty, I mean, kudos to you for working, because just I commend you for just working and going after it, right? Though to actually just do that a bit better, and some of you are probably familiar with this, some of you have already been doing this, is you want to target specific groups, right? Specific groups who have exactly the kind of person that you want to help. And so from that, that's the main aspect where you want to think of who. And so when you think of who, you also want to think of what do they want. Like actually step out of your zone, right? So one thing that's come up a bunch of times in this internet marketing world, for me, big time, and for many others who I've spoke with, is that in the beginning, we may think of, well, hey, you know, I want to give people this, right? And as I'm giving people this, sometimes we're like, man, this is just awesome. It's amazing. And I want everybody to have it. But then the thing is, not everybody wants that, right? And so obviously it's a big numbers game, but then how can we minimize those numbers and get more efficiency out of that? And help people what they want and generate, you know, a sale, right? Because that's making a living, helping others making a living. So then that's where the what comes into play. And so instead of just kind of going a bit about like what, you really want to make a list, right? So let's just put that over here, and we'll just say step 1. Create detailed list. And you want to do that for each one of these sections. You want to create the who, like who exactly do you want to work with? Because a lot of times when we're getting into this online world, if you haven't made money online before, you might be thinking like, man, can I do it? Will it work? It's very like intangible, right? Because essentially, in a way, it really is. The only thing you're touching is your computer, right? Is your keyboard, is your mouse, you know, is your screen, if anything. But you're not actually face-to-face with people, right? And by not really engaging with people, it makes it seem even more far from reality, because you're like, how is it that I'm just going to just post something, pay an advertisement or whatever, and it's just going to work, right? And so from that, that's really where, when you create this, you get to actually pick. Since think about it, just on Facebook alone, there's over 2 billion users, right? WhatsApp has whatever 1 point something billion users. Instagram, I don't believe they're in the billion mark yet, but they have multi-millions of users, right? Google is across the entire planet. And so when we start to like really let that sink in, whatever kind of person you are, you can have who knows whoever buying your service, because just because that's the way you are, that may not be your ideal client. And sometimes we have a thing with that. I know I have. We're like, just because I thought this was amazing, I wanted other people just like me. But then I kind of found out the hard way that there's actually other people out there who are better clients than me for buying this service. And I should actually talk to them because I'm selling this service, right? And so that's a different way where you're like, oh man, I'm not the best client. Just because I like this a lot and I think everyone needs it doesn't mean that I'm the best client to buy this. What is the actual best client to buy this? Who is the actual best client to buy this? And so really take time on doing tasks like this, like at night or whenever you can. Take time aside and just open up a Word document and just start putting down who. I want them to be primarily males who are this age. I want them to be primarily females who are this age. And that's as you start to think about the I wants. But then you want to really think about, well, who actually needs and wants this service, right? Because you kind of want both of those to be there. You want to be people who you want to work with and people who want to work with you, right? And that's the who. So list those two sides, people who you want to work with and people who want to work with you, and list those down. And from that, then you create the what, like what do they need, right? What would they like? What would they think of this service? What would they need next, right? That is something we're going to get big into another time, because what would they need next is actually your value ladder. That's how you start to get more out of your existing clients. So in less numbers, you're making more because one client became a repeated client and another client, and they bought another thing from you, right? Because whenever you give somebody something, there's something else that they now need, right? So essentially, like how when we listen to a lot of these videos, just motivational gurus, they'll notice there's another problem, right? So you make bigger problems, better problems. So the thing is, you created this solve that you help them solve, and now what's the next thing they would need, right? So when you put that in mind, we're like, well, what do they want? What would they need? What would they think? What for them, right? And so then that way you have the other aspects in place so that when you conversate with them, let's say if they're like, oh, dang, but what about this? And you're all like, well, hey, I can help you out with that as well. This one's a bit more, it costs this and that, but the way that it works out is just like this, and it solves this completely. And a lot of times what people do is they may not be able to start with you all the way up here, right? But they'll get started with you right here because they see the end in mind. And so when you're able to help others paint that picture for them in their mind, so they see it in their mind that, hey, you know what? I'm going to get there by starting off with them here, right? So whatever it is that your type of industry is, go ahead and comment that in the sections below so we can even give like specific ideas tailored to your specific industry. And we're going to be doing Facebook Lives in this group where you guys are just going to comment live and say, well, hey, what's one for my industry? What's not one for my industry? We're going to be building them out right then and there live, where we're going to just even ask you some questions live. Hey, what about this? What about that? And then we'll create one live for you. And that way you can actually have a whole offer built out. from just your free offer to your small paid offer to even getting more money out of them to a larger offer. And I'm willing to do all of that, building that out here with you guys live. And so that's what's coming in the future as we continue to do all these videos. And so that's just, this right here is an introduction, right? And so a lot of things are going to continuously build on these aspects, but basically these right here are really, really majored. Really take the time, and it's just amazing once you actually do that and you list it out. You get a Word document, you list out who you want to work with and who wants to work with you. What do they want? What do they need? What would they need next? Or what do they want next after they buy this first thing from you? And then you notice that as you start to go after helping that market, those things come up. And the fact that you're looking at, hey, who do I want to work with and who wants to work with me, so that we're both looking for each other, you'll start to notice less friction, right? And so just do that. A lot of people skip these steps, but when you do it, you start to notice less friction, and it helps things move faster. And so it's simple, though it's very crucial exercise, and just do that task. Just do it, and it'll help you with less friction get in the door with people who want to work with you and are the people who you want to work with. And then you'll be able to build out the rest through them, because you already have the end in mind. You help show them the end in mind. And so they can at least begin with you here. Some others will be able to begin with you here or even here, right? And because you had that set up, you're able to let them know. Because I don't know if it's ever happened to you. I know it's happened to me, because I've made the mistake many, many times where in different businesses of mine where I'm just prospecting, right? I'm just working, right? Just a working entrepreneur, going after it, making phone calls, meeting up with people, booking appointments. And they're like, well, hey, what about this other problem that they want or need solved, right? And then I'm just like, right? And then sometimes I was able to solve it on the spot because I actually knew, but there was many times, especially in the beginning, and if you're starting off, you're just like, oh, you know, and so you may not have that all set up. And sometimes you lose being able to actually help someone out and generate a sale because you didn't have it set up correctly, right? Just the formulated language to speak with them. And so then that right there just will help increase your sales to help more people, just thinking those things through. So it's just like how the saying goes, you want to pull back the arrow so that you can shoot further, right? And so I'm telling you from experience, like I have bumbled so many times where I'm just going after it, and I commend you if you're doing that, because that's how you learn, right? You just go after it, because even once you set all this up, there's still going to be stuff that comes up. You're not going to have 100% prepared, right? But if you can have a bit, it helps. It helps, right? And so there's that. And so just to give you some examples, when you're sitting down with them, a lot of times they could be ready, but then it could just be an energy thing, right? And if you didn't have that energy thing 100% correct when they ask certain other aspects that they need or want solved after they do this thing with you, it could be like, you know what, they didn't feel that confidence in you to help them with that all the way through, and that was the only thing that killed the sale. So let's say, for instance, they wanted to work with you, they wanted to do it with you, all that, but then your energy might have shifted from being confident to no longer being as confident because they asked you something you really didn't know how to help them with, at least just in that moment, that maybe it's not that you didn't know, but you didn't know how to answer it them correctly, or maybe even if you kind of did, you didn't know how to formulate the words correctly, or your energy was just now off. And so then that lost it all for you. So these right here are crucial things that you can do ahead of time that really you could just, in all honesty, the best thing I suggest, I'm gonna just kind of go live right here, just, you know, this whole thing. Let's say the best things I can suggest is if you have a whiteboard. If you have a whiteboard, I'm not going to do this a whole bunch right now, but I really do suggest that you just basically point out for the shadows and just trying to create lighting. I had this videography photography studio thing. The point is, one thing I suggest is stand up. So if you have a whiteboard, I have another one back there. If you can kind of see it, just that one, right? And so if you have a whiteboard, I definitely recommend standing up. Pardon, I want to make sure you guys see me. I'm more focused on looking at you than I am at making sure that I'm on video. That you guys stand up, put on just some music, instrumental music, right? one thing that gets me going is called rock study music, because it's upbeat, it's good music, right? There's many other kind of steady upbeat music. That's just one that I found, and it's instrumental, play for like an hour, 2 hours long. And then really what you could do is just vibe out, just stand up. And even if you don't have a whiteboard, just stand up with the music and just start talking to yourself out loud and jotting it down on paper if you want to, or typing it down into your computer if you have the Word document up, which I suggest because it'll be easier for you. But if you want to start off writing, that's how I started off. It took me a while to get digital, right? And I'm just a very old school guy, just in many ways. And so the point is, I just want to give you something that has helped me out a lot is stand up. So if you're familiar with Tony Robbins, he talks about motion creates emotion, right? So I'm not going to go too far into that. I really just want to help you do these tasks fast in a fun way that help you get them done quickly. So just turn on music, get on your whiteboard, or pull out a piece of paper, open a Word document, and just put these things on right on there. Put who do I want to work with, and who wants to work with me, and just start thinking about it, and just start putting. It doesn't have to be perfect, but just start putting. Boom, 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 boom. And I'd say create a list of 20, right? Just a list of 20, because after you create that list of 20, whether you're writing it out, however, you can now look at it and be like, you know what? These ones, I don't think so much, right? And I don't think them either. And then you can start doing that, and you'll be like, those are really who flow. Like these other. And maybe it just ends up being, 15, 10, whatever that number ends at 8, so just that way you can actually start off with just boom, and then you concise it. That's really who feels right, like who really I want to work with and who I wants to work with me. That just resonates because of these other reasons that you create next to it. So let's say as you do that, then next to it, you'll create what? What do they need? What do they like, right? So I'm just giving a live example because I want to make this very quick and fast for you, because this right here is something really crucial when you focus in on the pool of where your people are, because these are your kind of people. They want to work with you. And once you experience that, it's just like a really beautiful thing, because you're like, man, that was fun and easy, right? So there's that. So let's just continue moving on right here. Basically from there, the next is the where. So you're going to do the same thing with the list of where. You're going to basically find out, where are they hanging out, whether it's online, in person, whatever. What I do suggest to you is that even if you're doing a whole lot of stuff online, find out some kind of way to, even with people in person, do something where it helps your online business, right? And that's something we can create affiliate partnerships with them, many different things, but somewhere, just to keep it simple, a referral partnership, right? Pardon, let me hang that up. But yeah, so there's that. Create those lists, there's that. There's the pool, right? Now, from this pool, what comes next, right? From this pool, you want to get these people my beautiful arrow right over here. You want to get these people here. And we'll call over here their solution. Their solutions, right? And so within their solutions, how do you really get them over here? You get to do one main first thing. And we're going to put those down right here. Basically, what that's going to be is 1, your hook. 2, your story. 3, your offer, right? And so the main thing you just want to completely focus in on is your offer, right? You want to just completely focus in on your offer. And the reason being is because the offer creates the hook. The offer helps you build the story. The offer is what they're going to end up doing with you that helps them, right? So you're keeping the end in mind. So you want to build this offer where you're like, here's really what I want to give them. I want to give them all this abundance for them to do X, Y, Z. right? So for example, right here within Working Entrepreneurs Group, my whole purpose is to give you a bunch of free trainings again and again and again for a very, 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 very long time, absolutely 100% for free, because I'm looking years into the future of helping hundreds and thousands of people over time. And from that, my whole purpose, just like Amazon, Jeff Bezos, is instead of earning a whole bunch on a little bit of people, I'm like, what if I can just do a little bit on a lot of people and actually benefited more of the world, right? And so that's my whole purpose. And so in here, we're going to have some affiliate offers that are going to help you in your business. And so that's the end result in mind that I have for me out of this group. And then more importantly, beyond that is actually the fact that by giving so much free trainings that normally people pay thousands of dollars for, or at least a minimum $1,000 on all of these webinars, I'm going to just be giving right here for free again and again and again, and seeing people just utilize them and actually grow their business into something great. Because I've helped many different entrepreneurs in many different ways grow their business. And it's a beautiful thing. And I've always done it in a one-on-one setting. And I want to do this now in a group setting. And so that's why I'm doing this. And so I'm focusing on some of the main things where I notice the majority of people who I speak with today are, in which is they're focusing on online, and they're focusing on how do I just generate sales, right? But there's a process, whether it's leads and or sales that you're looking to get online, because some people have a service-based business they need to do for people. Like what I have mainly been in, which is real estate. I can't sell you something right here and there, right? And we have full service, which is basically, it's not just like buying or selling a home. We do the loans as well. And that's a lot of paperwork and numbers and brainy nerd stuff, right? And so from that, it's a drawn out process. And so the thing is, we've learned how to actually offset just being that phone call booking person or door knocking or anything like that, because the market has changed. People don't like those same things. And people also, as us, don't want to be those same kind of people anymore, right? Things have developed. So we're developing with the times we have, and we're continuing to. And that's the purpose of this, by helping you develop with those as well. So we're going to do a bunch of different trainings where we break down on stuff like this. And so this right here is overall on a very basic beginning level. This right here is actually huge to helping you blow up your business. And if you just do this right here, focus in on this right here, you will begin to start making more money now. That is period the truth. You build out a list of who, what, and where, then you cross out who isn't really like the flows in that for you, and then just define your list. This is really the actual who, what, where, and then you build your offer, your story that goes along with that offer, and your hooks. So you tell people up front to help them get over here, right? So that you can start solving those solutions for them, and then you ascend them up your value ladder, because you're able to actually see, hey, you know what? I see the end in mind with you, and I can start off here with you. Well, all right, let's get started, right? This right here will help you out big time. Whether you're on the phone generating, phone appointments or sales or whatever it is, whether you're in person, whether you're door knocking, whether you're online, this will help you. Whether you're sending emails, text messages, this will help you. This is a very basic root core of generating business, marketing 101. That is a huge, big deal. We're going to dive deeper into this, right? So there's basically that. And so from here, what I want to show you guys is basically the main tool that I utilize to help other people get to the solutions that we can help them with, right? And so that tool is ClickFunnels. And so some of you might already be familiar with ClickFunnels. Now, if you are, great, and you should be, right? Now, if you're not, welcome to ClickFunnels. And so when you call to the ClickFunnels website, basically this is the main page that you're going to see. And so I'm going to show you right now is a bit of the back end of ClickFunnels and some of the things that you get. But before we do that, we're just going to actually dive down this website, because I am personally very surprised at how many people I speak with who are not familiar with ClickFunnels, right? And a lot of us who are in ClickFunnels, we think like the whole world knows. We think everybody on the planet knows. We think that everybody on the planet is using them, right? And just so you guys know, those plaques and awards that you see right there, people holding up, how it had the X on them, that means they made over $10 million using ClickFunnels in 1 year. It's a lot of money. Imagine you made that in 1 year, right? And so there's that. And these people are people who all have stories where they didn't start off rich. They started off building a business, and through ClickFunnels, they built and built and built and built. And so what ClickFunnels does is that they're an ultimate website marketing, lead capturing, sale generating builder, right? That's really what it is. It's a website builder. You generate leads. It's a website online sales generator. You generate sales. You can email your clients. You can follow up with, you can do all those different things that sometimes you need different companies to do all in one. So ClickFunnels is an all-in-one solution for what you need in your business to generate leads and sales. And these individuals who you see right there with those plaques with the X on it for earning over $10 million using their software is because they all have the entire ecosystem of everything that they need to do on one platform. So you log into one place and you can do everything that you need to do. And that's amazing when you're able to do that. Go to one place and get everything done, right? And now, not only are they that for working entrepreneurs, you get to be that for your clients, your customers, in your business easier, faster, and better because they just offered the online platform to do so, to build it out. And then you can actually now create that for your people online, right? So isn't that amazing? Isn't that what like Facebook does, what Amazon does, what Google does, and what we get to learn how to do is become full service in our niche for people, and this allows you to do that. And so we're just going to scroll down a bit right here. As you see, you can kind of just pick out, it has a couple just topics of which one is your business, your industry. By the way, if you guys are ready to basically already go ahead and start your free 14-day trial with ClickFunnels, you can go ahead and just click on the link in the description and go ahead and get started with your free 14-day trial with ClickFunnels. For being so a part of this group, basically, we're going to give you a whole bunch of extra bonus where we preload funnels that are already made and already work into your ClickFunnels account. So by funnels, what I mean are sites where you can just say, change this or change that to make it your product or service, and it already sells and works, right? It's already built out. So we're saving you a bunch of time. And I'll just give those to you for free just by clicking on the link that's in this post, and so much more because of all the value you guys are going to be getting inside this group. And so there's that. So if you're already ready, you can just click on the link that's in this video. But basically, I'm going to just start to describe more of ClickFunnels by going through this. And so the people you see on there have different stories from all walks of life. And in here, it says, hey, not sure how you'd use a funnel for your company? Inside of your free ClickFunnels account are dozens of types of funnels that are scientifically proven to turn your website visitors into customers. Tell us your goal and we'll show you what funnel you need, and we'll give you our highest converting funnel templates for free. So look at that. They also give you free funnel templates for your business. So basically, when you go in, that's something I'm going to show. I don't want this video to drag on too long, so I may or may not show it in this video, but basically there's something called a cookbook, right? And you kind of just choose what industry you're in and so forth, and it just, out of all these funnels, it says, these are for you, right? The best pertain to what you're looking to do, right? And you can obviously adjust and modify them, so there's that. And so basically it says, hey, want to be a best-selling author? There's a funnel for that. Want to capture leads? You can sell them products or services, sell the leads outright or both. There's a funnel for that. Sell a product, sell a service, sell to other businesses. There are funnels for that too, right? And so here, just going to continue to go down. There's actual action buttons in here, but this is mainly for people who are not familiar with ClickFunnels, or maybe you have been familiar with ClickFunnels, but you're not 100% sure, or maybe you've been on the fence about joining ClickFunnels, right? But you're like, hey, trying to do a little bit more to really get a good understanding, or who knows what it is, but I just want you guys to really understand ClickFunnels very well. So this is an introductory video. We're going to continuously give more inside this group. And so that's why I'm just going in a deep dive on different parts of this, right? And I want to be very basic and simple, so that way I'm just giving you implementable things and action steps that you can do to get started. So there's that. What is your goal? Click on your goal below and we'll show you which funnel you need and how it works. And I'll give you our highest converting funnel templates for free. So basically, when you come in here, you basically just can click on one of these. And so look, it says, I want to use funnels to generate leads. So like my business has been very unscalable in a sense, because since I need leads, I can't generate a sale online within real estate and mortgages, right? I have to talk to people on the phone. I have to get all this financial information from them. We have to sign information. We have to submit this package, all these kind of things before, anyone gets anything of any kind. So then we always tell people, hey, we're really focused on your best interest in mind, because we're looking at the future of having you long term. So it's best on doing things right off the bat, So that's why we just we take our time with them. But then the thing is, the industry takes time anyways. And so there's something that I learned a while back. I used to be in the financial services industry, great industry to be in. Mortgages and real estate just kind of came from me accidentally out of nowhere. I was actually doing both at the time, just because it's just kind of how it just came up. And it would just, I did something else within the real estate where I got brokerage accounts, and it became like passive income. And that's what ended up making the switch after 1 year of doing both. But I did basically life insurance and annuities specifically. I just got life license. I didn't have like my securities and others license, but I made good money doing that, right? And there's this this thing one guy used to always tell us. He'd say, slow down the process to speed up the sale, right? So whatever you could do to actually throw away the sale, essentially, and just build rapport with the person. So every moment where normally we might be like, hey, you want to like just give them more value, make sure you make them feel comfortable, make sure you answer their other question. Even if they said, no, I don't, just be like, hey, it's okay. Like, it seems like you did have another question. Feel free to ask. That's what I'm here for. Just go right ahead. I'd rather make sure that you feel comfortable before we ever even do anything. And then it just, what's that other question? It seemed like you had one. Because sometimes you can tell people that are like, oh, and they just didn't ask, but they want to ask, right? Allow them to ask you instead of just saying moving forward, Or sometimes it may not even just be that. It could be other aspects where people ask, well, hey, so what do you do? And you're like, oh, man, that's just, we don't want to talk about that. It's a bunch of boring stuff. But hey, how have you been? And then just get back into just being friends with someone, so they can just like you if they even do, and you can just like them if you even do, so you can get back to who do you want to work with and who wants to work with you, so that you guys can just do good business, right? Because then that will help the rest of it move forward. And so that's slowing down the sale. Pardon, I apologize. That's slowing down the process to speed up the sale, right? And so in here, generating leads, that's the type of business I've mainly been in, a brick and mortar business where we can't generate sales online. So if you're in that type of business, like financial planning, real estate, things like that, insurance of other kinds, you need to generate leads. They're going to show you how ClickFunnels works for you to help you generate leads, right? Here's another one. I want to use funnels to sell products. So let's say if you have something you can just sell online, right? Whether it's drop shipping and you want to drop ship phone cases, you know what I mean? And that's my tablet, a phone case or whatever it is. Think about it. The whole world has cell phones if you're at least in high school and above. Depending on what part of the planet you're in, everyone has one. So it's kind of a good business to go in, right? Or whatever it is you want to sell. I'm just trying to look for things that I have around me. Headphones, right? I'm not sure if you can see them to us. I'm wearing black and it's been raining, but basically headphones, right? I know there's different kind of Beats by Dre and different things, but if you could sell a product where people can just buy it from you online, you never even have to talk to a person, this ClickFunnels system will show you how it can help you do that for your business. And so if that's the type of business you're already running or want to run, ClickFunnels can help you do that. From there, let's say I want to use funnels to run a webinar. So let's say if you are somebody who wants to consult other people, you want to consult other people. I'm going to tell you one of the most weird ones that I heard that I didn't know, right? It was this guy who became filthy rich helping other people deal with porn addiction, right? So with porn addiction addicts, he helped them become porn addiction free. And he actually helped them build meaningful relationships with a human being, right? And so it was this great consultation thing because he himself was once stuck in being a porn addict in front of a computer screen, just, whatever he was doing in all these years. And he got out of it, and he ended up building a great relationship with a woman. And then he was like, man, how many other people are stuck being porn addicts? And they're just this whole rut, right? And he goes, I want to consult porn addicts and help them no longer be that way and help them build real, meaningful relationships with a human being. And he built a big business off of that. And so the reason I'm saying that is because it's just something just oddball you may not think about, right? Where you might think of something specific that you think that you know that you can help somebody with. That may not be common, but that's your gift. That's your niche that you can help other people with by consulting them do that in their life. And so a lot of times the best way to provide services to other people where they can pay you what you deserve because you're helping them with something huge in their life, which is their life, is through a webinar. Because through a webinar, they get to know you, they get to like you, they get to trust you, they get to see what you want to show them. And then from there, you get to say, hey, here's everything that we're going to offer. And here's just the one-time low fee and all these different things. And so from that, a webinar is a great converting tool for consultants, right? Or service-driven based businesses when you want to charge $500, $1,000, $2,000 or more, 10 above, whatever it is you want to charge. Webinars help you with that greatly. And so there's that. From here, it says, I want to use follow-up funnels, send emails, and more. And so it says coming soon. Now, they already have a part called Actionetics that does that, but there's another part that's coming soon, which is called Pipeline. They're basically building a CRM that you can have pipeline flows and charts, essentially like an Excel spreadsheet, and the email follow-up campaigns go to each one, specifically for whichever category they're in. And they already have something similar with Actionetics, but they're building the next level of that. So they're just giving tremendous value. And so there's that. And so I'm going to continue to scroll down right here just so you can get more familiar with ClickFunnels. Now, again, if you're ready to start just trying ClickFunnels, just go ahead, click on the link in this description and start your free 14-day trial with ClickFunnels, and you'll start utilizing all these things and more. And they have tremendous great trainings in there, far beyond mine, because of the fact that they have actual people who made $10 million or more, and others who are just $1 million makers. And the owner himself, who's now built the company to over $300 million in just 4 years, training you. So my purpose is to just help give you information to get started with ClickFunnels, because really this is way beyond me. You can grow your own business. Who knows how large? Only your dreams know what you can build. And ClickFunnels can help you do that. And if I am just a catalyst to help you get started with ClickFunnels, then man, I'm just so happy for just that as it is. You know, so if you're ready to go ahead and get started with ClickFunnels, go ahead and click on the link in this post and get started with your free 14-day trial with ClickFunnels. So there's that. Here we go. ClickFunnels can do a lot of things. So basically, this gets you more specific on those different things that it could do, right? Get rid of your coders and your shopping cart. So what that means is, have you ever came to some kind of website where you have to do something where you're building and it needs code? Well, forget about all that. You don't got to do all that. This makes it so easy. You can just plug and play and drag and drop, and you don't have to do any coding stuff, right? Or have you not done that because you're afraid of the fact that you're going to have to do some coding stuff? Well, don't be afraid, because you don't have to do coding stuff, right? They take that out of it and they make it much more simple and easy for you. From there, this is the next part I was talking about. Actionetics, marketing automation, email and messenger marketing. That right there is basically, as soon as you opt into something, then you get an email automatically. You know how that happens? When you get an email later and then you get an email tomorrow and the next day, right? That's marketing automation and email, email messenger marketing. Now you get to do that with your client base, with your customers. As soon as they opt in on something, it sends them an email. Right now, later, tomorrow, the next day, right? And so that way you can continue to have people engaged with your business automatically, whether you're working or not. It's working for you. That's a beautiful thing once you start to experience that. And so that's what what I want you to do is experience that. So there's that. From here, it says replace your affiliate software. What that is basically exactly what my link is in this post. It's an affiliate link. So basically, after your 2-week free trial, you can sign up with ClickFunnels. If you're not familiar with how much it is, basically they have 2 packages. One is a $395 package. It includes all this stuff in here, right? One is a $97 package. It does not include all this stuff right here. It includes the majority main things that people mostly always use to build a big business. And then when you're ready for that next level stuff, then you can open this up and then you can use the rest, right? So there's basically that. The starter package that uses the majority of all things that people utilize is $97 monthly. But think about it, just $97 monthly to put your business on autopilot. Like, how much would that be worth to you if knowing that what you normally take, however much time only you know you take to do things with people, now you can automate that and continue to generate that revenue? Is $97 worth it? That's only something you know. And think about that. If only $97 to run your entire business online, that's a great deal. And so ClickFunnels is an amazing tool. So basically, your affiliate software is just like my link, as mentioned. My purpose is just basically help a lot of people. Instead of earning a whole lot off a little bit of people, I'd rather just earn a little bit off of a lot of people by helping more people. And so the thing is, when you become a member of ClickFunnels, what happens is you can actually promote your affiliate link to other people, and then you get a small percentage of their monthly service with ClickFunnels. And the thing is, think about that. I'm letting you know that 100% transparent up front because I want you to benefit from ClickFunnels beyond me, just to whatever it is that you build. If I can just be a catalyst helping you with that, that's amazing to me. And then from that, you get to grow everything that you do off in your business, right? So I want you to know that you can do those affiliate links for you in your business, right? Now, somebody asked me once, now wait, do you earn off of what they make in their account when they open their ClickFunnels? I was like, no. It doesn't work that way. Just in case you have that question, right? Because it doesn't. It doesn't. I was gonna say you can Google it, YouTube, whatever. Ask customers. It doesn't. It doesn't work that way. Basically, the only way that it works is you just earn off that monthly membership. And that's it. And that's more than enough. I mean, think about it. You got to refer to someone else who gets a great deal for the rest of their life and their business. And you get a little piece for that. You know, they're getting way more. You're getting way more than what we get out of it. And then when you refer to someone else, they're getting way more than what you get out of it, but you get something out of it. And over long term, that builds, that compounds, right? That compounds. So there's what's it called? The Compound Effect. That's a book by Darren Hardy that I recommend to everyone. I'll put that in the description in here as well, just as a book to read. It's really great, and it has some surprising things in there. The Compound Effect, looking at things long-term, what happens, right? And so affiliate software is where basically you offer something of someone else's to the marketplace, and when people purchase it, they're purchasing it from this other, whomever it is, and you get a little piece of it, right? And so a lot of times you need a different type of software to do that. Here it has it built in so you can do it directly from ClickFunnels. Isn't that amazing? They just offer you more things all in one. So there's that. In here, it says replace your designers and create beautiful pages in minutes. So this right here is just, you don't have to hire someone else to design something for you. You can easily just design it yourself and just make it work. And they have templates that they can give you already if you just want one that's already made and done, and you just change the words, right? So they're helping you make it just really easy, right? And so there's that. It's a very fun thing to do. It's built in there as well to make it simple. These right here are the two things that I was talking about, right? Where it was saying coming soon. So this is that CRM pipeline. This is going to, it says replace your out-of-date CRM coming soon. This is going to be huge with Actionetics because of the fact that it's going to just help your entire pipeline of whatever category that they're in with the automated email messaging and text messaging that goes through that different type of prospect, client, or whatever it is that they are in your pipeline to help them ascend up your pipeline so that you can give them greater value as you're able to help them with other aspects in their life and in their business. which really you're just making a living, helping others making a living. And so there's that, and then a membership site. So a lot of times to build like a whole membership where people can go into a membership area. Now just think about that. Anywhere we have like a membership area, that's a big deal, right? Normally need another software for that. Here they have it built in. Isn't that amazing? An all-in-one encompassing thing. You don't need all these different logins to different websites. You log into one website and you can do it all to run your business. So that's what ClickFunnels does for you and for your business. And so if you're ready to go ahead and get started with ClickFunnels, just go ahead and click on the link in this post and just start your 14-day free trial with ClickFunnels. And for being a member of mine, I'm going to give you a bunch of bonuses where I preload funnels that work into your actual account so you have them active as well. And I'm going to actually show you and train you how to do other things within ClickFunnels so that you can just get started even faster. All right. So there's that. Please do message me once you've already joined on with ClickFunnels. So yeah, basically it gives you another option here. This is like the regular website. You can continue to just opt in at different areas. So over here it says ClickFunnels. Instead of hiring developers to code and piece together your funnel, ClickFunnels allows you, the entrepreneur, working entrepreneurs, to build funnels fast. With our one-stop funnel creation system, you can build high-converting funnels to generate leads and make sales, one-click upsells, webinars, and more. But it is so much more than that. ClickFunnels is also your page editor, your shopping cart, your membership site, and so much more. Now, one thing I really want to zero in on right here is this, where it says one-click upsells. That is huge. So here's what it means by a one-click upsell. I'm actually going to draw this out for you guys. It's starting to get a bit later, so let me turn on some more lights in here. I think I may not need that one. Let me see if I can bring this closer to you. Wham! All right. So I'm going to take a quick picture of this thing because I actually want it. One moment. And so I'm always drawing, brainstorming all the time. Basically, I just want to show something to you guys really fast so that you can just visually get it really good. And so here's this, right? Here is this. Basically, a one-click upsell is, let's say someone came to your page, right? They're already on your page. Let me get another marker here. They're already on your page. And on this page of yours, all right? On this page of yours right here, where they buy, let's say they already bought, right? I put a money symbol on here where they already bought. From that, when they go to the very next page, a lot of times people will make this page a thank you page. A lot of times other websites automatically make this a thank you page. And so it just says, thank you. They bought from you, thank you, right? And that's it, you know? Or it sends them an email, who knows what, or you have to like manually build like another site for it to link to that one, right? Here, there's a super easy way we're going to show you in other videos where basically you essentially just click, you create another page right here. And this other page is the one-time click upsell, right? And so what that means is they just bought from you and you say, hey, just because you bought this right now, we're going to give you this great deal, this special offer, right? And they choose to want to buy it since they already entered their credit card information over here and all their details and their address and their card number and the expiration code and all the date and everything that they put in over here. Normally on a lot of other websites still today, what you have to do is if you want to buy something again, you need to put your card information all over again, address, details, everything all over again. Here, the amazing thing with ClickFunnels is that you bought something, but it's something, your customer bought something, they put in their card information, the next page gives them this amazing offer, right? Hey, just because you bought this, we're going to give you this now. And here, if they choose to buy, all they got to do is just click that button. And by clicking that button, Cha-ching, automatically, you just helped that person with more greater value in their life, and you made more money doing it. And you made it easier for them to do it because they did not have to enter their credit card information all over again. Because they did not have to enter their credit card information all over again. I was trying to do a different color, but basically they don't have to enter their credit card information all over again. They just made one click and they bought the next thing from you. So it made it that much easier for them to buy from you. That is a huge deal. And so that's something that ClickFunnels has like really pioneered into the industry. I actually don't believe that they invented it. I believe somebody else invented it and then they pioneered it, right? And yeah, basically that's one huge thing that I just wanted to know out of what we just read inside of there right now is one-click upsells. Because we've been talking on the other aspect, but this is huge. Imagine people don't need to even put their card in again. They just got to click a button and they can buy from you. Right? So it's that good. So yeah, let me get this back over here. Let's come back right over here. And yeah, so let's go ahead and continue on. So if you're ready to go ahead and get started with ClickFunnels, go ahead and email me. I actually see it once you come in, but just so I know that you came in through this portal of the Working Entrepreneurs Facebook group page, and I'll give you the bonuses that I'm only giving out to people that are a part of this Facebook group. So you can just email, comment here, message, however. Even screenshot it, post it on this group page. That would be great. And that we can just show, hey, look, we got started, and after we build your funnel. And that's what they want to talk about. I'm going to actually build funnels for you in your business, like live, where we do a Zoom screen share just like this, and we'll be building it together. And if you're local in Southern California, then come by the office and we'll build it together live here in the group. We'll build a funnel for you and for your business. So comment down below the industry that you're in and the funnel that you would like for us to build in your industry. So say, hey, you know, I'm in the wealth and wellness niche and I want to build a funnel for this type of product or this type of service, right? Go ahead and comment that in the comments down below, and we're going to pick a lucky winner to build out your funnel. And then over time, every week, we're going to build one funnel, because something I've already been doing is called Marketing Fridays. And so then on Marketing Fridays, that's going to be where we do this build out of the funnel. Marketing Fridays has been something that I implemented in my business that helps a lot. A lot of times marketing can be daunting and trying to do it all the time and every day and all the stuff, right? But if you can just focus it on one day where you really get like just a whole bunch of marketing stuff done, I chose Friday. Just worked for me. It was like coming to the weekend, it's fun, all these different things, it's creative. And in that way, what I build on Friday, I can help build systems that automate the rest of the week, right? Different many things. So we'll get big on Marketing Fridays, but if you want us to build a funnel for you, we'll do it live together. If you're local in Southern California, come by the office. I'd love to meet you in person. So comment down below what industry you're in and what kind of funnel you'd like for us to build for you. And then after you've actually joined ClickFunnels, go ahead and screenshot it, post it on here. So I know you're a part of this Working Entrepreneurs Facebook group, and I'm going to give you special bonuses that I'm only giving to people who are part of this Facebook group. So if you're already ready, go ahead and sign up for your free 14-day trial with ClickFunnels by clicking on the link that is in this post. And we're just going to continue on with ClickFunnels right now. So if you're ready, go ahead and click on that. So down here, Edison. Instead of hiring expensive designers and coders to create your pages, instead of hiring a team of designers for thousands of dollars, the ClickFunnels page editor is a simple drag and drop editor that makes it simple for anyone, even non-technical people, to quickly design pages that convert, but powerful enough that you can create anything you want. So that just lets you know it's very simple to build your website how you want it. That's very true. I'm going to show you some of those things later on in other videos. Write it down over here. Actionetics MD. Instead of using email autoresponders and confusing marketing automation platforms, and I don't know if that's ever happened to you, but yeah, it's happened to me, like where you have these, it's just confusing, right? Basically, that don't talk to your funnel, right? Instead of using, and just to understand the last part, instead of using email autoresponders and confusing marketing automation platforms that don't talk to your funnel, instead of using email autoresponders that don't talk to your funnel, Actionetics is fully integrated with ClickFunnels. Actionetics will allow you to create smart lists and send messages and sequences that speak directly to your customers based on the actions and behaviors of the visitors going through your funnel, right? Also, instead of hiring different monthly messaging services with separate monthly fees, Actionetics MD allows you to create simple follow-up funnels to reconnect with your customers using one easy platform. Actionetics MD allows you to reach your audience at any time, no matter where they are or what they are doing. So here it takes a big concept based off of what actions they have done on your funnel, so that they buy this, did they sign up for that, did they get this service, and it starts to curate, they're this kind of person, right? And so then you can start to know what to send them better. And it is so much more. Because let's say if they haven't bought from you, but they've done other things interacting with you, then it starts to pick up on that too. And then you can create a different information list of these type of people who haven't bought from you, but have done this other thing with you. And you can see how you can serve them better to help them become your customer by giving them something that they need that for some reason you're providing to the other people that they don't really need or want. Or maybe it could just be a simple shift and you weren't able to serve them the same way, at least they didn't feel that way as how these people did who already are your customers. But then since you saw the smart list and you saw the different data, you're able to look at it and be like, okay, well, what do they want? What do they need? Who are they really that's different from them? Because I thought they were them, but I see it's different. And then, okay, what about this? Oh, that didn't work. What about this? Oh, that didn't work. What about this? Hey, that's starting to work. All right, now I have more customers because I provided them more value for something that's specific to them. And you start to actually see within what you thought was the who, what, where actually grew. But it's still within your who, what, where, right? That's the amazing thing. And so there's that with Actionetics. Continuing on down, Backpack. Instead of using scary and over-complex affiliate software that may or may not integrate with your funnel, Backpack is an easy all-in-one affiliate software that allows you to add an affiliate program to the back end of any sales funnels in just minutes using pre-designed template pages. Here's the bigger deal with affiliate marketing, right? What you can do is you can say, hey, I'm going to just give an example because I'm in real estate, right? Or if you're a financial planner, right? Or if you do credit repair, right? Within that, you could say, hey, because I do real estate and I do mortgage loans, whenever I get a client who has bad credit and we're like, man, we can't help you. You need to fix your credit, right? I'm going to refer you to my credit expert. They are going to help you. Once they help you and you're good and you have good credit, then I will now be able to help you, whether it's buy a home, refinance your home, whatever it is that we're doing, right? Get cash out, right? But let's say that person over there who does the credit repair, they have ClickFunnels and they could say, hey, you know what, realtors, everyone who's a realtor, do you ever have clients with bad credit? No. You don't say. They all have perfect credit, or some do have bad credit. And if you ever have a client who does have bad credit, is there ever a time where you can't help them right then and there, even though you may like to, because they have the purchasing power to buy a home or to refinance a home, but you cannot help them because they have bad credit? Has that ever happened to you? And if it has, I will not only be your credit expert for your clients, but every single time that somebody signs up with my service for me to fix their credit, we're going to give you a referral fee that automatically gets paid out to you instantly without me ever having to worry about accounting or billing. It just automatically gets paid out to you instantly when that person purchases on this website, right? So basically you could say, hey, I refer you to my credit expert. Then the credit expert talks to them. They say, hey, here's how much it is. You can go online, just pay here and so forth. A lot of people do that. Once they explain the service, they say, okay, how do we get started? And you can just text somebody the link right there and there on the phone, right where they're in front of you. And you say, yeah, just fill in your card information right there. It's the same thing as a merchant service and then swiping. But we just made it easier for them because you did it online. That's actually how I started off. I would just text people my link and I'd walk them through paying me while we're on the phone. and some people I never even met before in my life, and they're paying me over the phone. Like, yes, and you just put your credit card number right there. Yeah, then take it to the next page. And then, yeah, and you're just walking them through it, right? So then the credit expert who's going to do that, after they talk to the person, they say, okay, I'm going to shoot you a link where you can just basically purchase our service. And then after they purchase the service, boom, automatically that credit expert got paid, and boom, automatically you just send out a referral fee directly to that real estate agent for them referring their clients, all their clients over to you, their credit expert to help them. So think about that. You're just duplicating your business. You're like, hey, I'll be your credit expert guy, but then it's kind of it. And then people kind of have to wait for you. If you already do offer them like a legitimate referral fee, they have to wait for you to pay them or send it to them, but it's also a task for you to send it out to them. Here, it eliminates that. Automatically, as soon as that person pays on the link, from there, it instantly pays out the person who's doing the service, and it instantly pays out your referral partner, their referral commission, without you ever having to worry about billing or payments. It's a big deal. That is another part of what ClickFunnels does for you. So do you have anybody in your business or your industry or who you've ever thought of that you're like, hey, I would love to partner with them and I'm willing to give them a referral fee, right? Why not? That works perfect sense. They'll be sending me clients and I'm going to just give them a piece, right? Whatever that is that you choose, you choose it in there, right? 5, 10, 15, 20, 50, whatever it is you choose, right? Whatever it is you guys agree on. And it just automatically happens. Do you think more people will work with you if you can do that with people? Yes, they will, because I've been doing it and it works. So there's that. So if you're ready to get started with ClickFunnels, just go ahead and click on the link. I keep mentioning that because I know some people, they're just ready to get to it. You know, I talked to a lot of people where I'm a very, like, I want to educate you, but some people, they're like, I'm ready, bro. Like, let's go. Like what's next? Like, come on. You know, so if you're that kind of person, just go ahead and jump in and click on the link in this post and start your free 14-day trial. And from that, I'm going to give you a whole bunch of free bonuses. Message me or comment on here, and I'm going to give you many free bonuses that I'm only giving to people who are in this Working Entrepreneurs group. So if you're ready, just go ahead and click on that link in this post and get started with your 14-day free trial. So there's that. Let's continue on. Pipeline. Instead of using an overwhelming and complicated CRM software, Pipeline is a high-touch CRM system that's pre-designed to progress your audience visitor to buyer. That's just pretty self-explanatory. I'll just leave that as is. Wasabi. Wasabi. Totally off story. This is coming to mind. Dude, I remember in high school, there was this friend, forget what his name is, love him big time. I just don't remember what his name is. We were good friends too. He was a big Chinese dude, and point is, we dared him to snort wasabi, and he snorted wasabi. But he was also kind of just a funny guy, and it wasn't like he was really peer pressure. He was like, I'll snort wasabi, you know, and like, I'm cool, you know, I'll do that, you know. We were like, oh shit, you know, and he snorted wasabi. It was nuts. So yeah, there's that. So here, membership site, Wasabi, instead of the hassle and expense of coding expensive membership sites, I wanted to jump to the next part. Instead of the hassle and expense of coding out intricate site with loads of pages and tabs, with Wasabi, all you need to do is choose which pre-developed membership site template you like best and upload your training or content in minutes. It's that easy. ClickFunnels helps you a lot in your business. Wasabi is coming soon. Wasabi! All right. So this guy right here, he's built a massive business with ClickFunnels. Over $10 million a year. He's one of the 2 Comma Club X members. What it means by that is when you get $1,000 or more check, we all know that it comes with a comma. It's always nice seeing it. Like, all right, I got paid, son. Check it out, son. Right? You look at your bank account, you're like, right? Though when you have 2 commas in your payment, in your bank account, that means you have over $1 million, right? Over $1 million. And so from that, this guy has earned over $10 million, which is why they call it 2 Comma Club X for the Roman numeral 10. And here's what this guy has to say, because he's been in the online space since before ClickFunnels came around. And once ClickFunnels came around, here's what he has to say. ClickFunnels came out of nowhere. They took the market by storm, just like Apple did when they launched the iPhone. It was a quantum move and improvement that opened up the gap to allow people just like you and me who are not technically savvy and weren't born in the matrix, who don't have a chip planted in our heads, who aren't engineers or computer science majors and don't understand the stuff inherently, the opportunity to cut and decrease the time of stress and anxiety and suffering behind the keyboard, and ultimately to deal only with stuff that matters, which is getting your message about your product and program out to the marketplace. Garrett J. White, Wake Up Warrior. He has a men's academy course where he charges just bananas, but he gets guys, amazing results. And he's built over a $10 million business with that. And it's just amazing, right? So that's what this guy has to say. And he already had an online business before ClickFunnels came around, because as he says, ClickFunnels came out of nowhere. They took the market by storm because he was already in it. He was already using these different platforms and softwares. And then here came ClickFunnels, and he was like, well, let me try this thing. And then he was like, whoa, I'm canceling all of these other things that I use, and I'm just using ClickFunnels. Wow, this is amazing software. And he built his business on it. And so that's why he's a big spokesman for ClickFunnels. There's that. Let's scroll on down. Let me move this guy over here. Let's keep going. So again, if you're ready, just go ahead and click on the link in this post. We're going to give you extra bonuses for being part of the Working Entrepreneurs Facebook group. And we're going to actually help build your funnels out. So as well, if you didn't hear that earlier, if you did, or if you missed it, or whoever, comment down below what kind of funnel you'd like us to build for you. So what industry you're in and what type of funnel. Like, I want to sell this product or service, and we're going to pick a lucky winner every week and build one funnel live. So there's that. Here, just says no obligations. Start your free 14-day trial. Build your first funnel for free right now. No obligations, no contracts. Cancel anytime. 100% risk-free. So you can just try it for 2 weeks for free. And then, if you did nothing, then cancel it, right? But obviously, the whole purpose is you do. That is the purpose of this group, and all the other trainings we're going to have going on is that you do. Working entrepreneurs. That's why if you watch that very first video that's in an announcement, it's a big emphasis on working, people who are working entrepreneurs. Because the only way that things get done is by us working. I know people who may not be used to being entrepreneurs who come in new, they're like, I'm going to become an entrepreneur and I'll be big chewing. And it ain't like that. For those of you who know, and for those of you who are new, you're going to notice, right? Now, there are ways to automate things and all that and everything and make more money easier. Yes, it's true, right? Though you're still working, you're still working. So there's that. And so simple drag and drop page editor, quickly build sales funnels that convert, smart shopping cart with one-click upsells, email and Facebook marketing automation, everything organized in one simple dashboard. ClickFunnels gives you everything you need to market, sell, and deliver your products online. Right? So there's that. Continue on. And so here's this. Funnel hacker community. We're getting to the end of this part. I want it to stand up, so I'll just stand it this way and see if I can just back up with this. So we're getting to the end. Oh man, I can't back up more. Okay, I was hitting the wall. I knew I could back up more. So we're getting to the end of this. I want you guys to check out my Einstein. So I got whiteboards at my house. This is my home office. You guys will be seeing videos as well while I'm at our office, and just the location over there. It's just a big place, and so it's awesome over there too. But yeah, I was working from home today, and there's that. And so here in the funnel hacker community, when you join ClickFunnels, you become a funnel hacker, right? What that means is you learn how to build funnels. Like you learn how to build funnels to help build your community of people, your tribe of people, to help build what you want to do in the world. And so the thing is, this Working Entrepreneurs group is really for a lot of working entrepreneurs who want to get better results in what they're doing, who want to grow their business, or people who are just getting started. And the thing is, beyond this Working Entrepreneurs group, when you join ClickFunnels, there's ClickFunnels groups that are specific to ClickFunnels with people making tons and tons of money with ClickFunnels who can actually just answer your questions. Now, customer service is great, but it's also different when you interact with someone else. And so we're going to be doing things like that in this group as well. But ClickFunnels has just other certain special offers and special things that they do that you get to be a part of when you're a part of ClickFunnels. And so it's just a really great community. Like, they treat you well, ClickFunnels as a company, with all the things that they give you, all the free stuff that they give you, all the free things. It's just an amazing thing. Like, I don't want to blow it for you. Just like it's you feel like, man, yeah, I'm a customer at ClickFunnels. You know, it's cool because of what you're doing. You know, it's great. But on top of it, on top of it being great, you know that it's great for you as well, because like it's just beneficial. It helps you out a lot. I'm not sure if you noticed, my energy has shifted into like appreciation, you know, because I'm like, wow, it's just an amazing thing. So basically here, Funnel Hacking Live, they have live events. So once a year, people go on stage who've made over $1 million, over $10 million, and they have awards for people who've made under that as well, and they recognize you. Here, 2 Comma Club Award. That's that middle one, where everybody who's earned over $1 million. 2 Comma Club X Award. That's for everybody who's earned over $10 million. Giving Back, Village Impact, Operation Underground Railroad. So basically, they've done a lot of things to really give back to the world through ClickFunnels. And so, yeah, it's a great company. It's a great thing. And basically, if you're ready to go ahead and start your 14-day free trial with ClickFunnels, go ahead and click on the click on the link in this post, and go ahead and message me or comment in here, screenshot it that you now joined through this specific link, and I'm going to give you extra bonuses, and we're going to have you be one of the people who we build a funnel for by you joining through our Facebook group of working entrepreneurs to help you grow your business to generate more leads and more sales. So go ahead and click on the link in this post and get your free trial of 14 days ClickFunnels and start building out funnels for free. And here's a great thing that they do as well, is they give you the full suite. So earlier, as mentioned, they offer $395 for everything of all those different aspects, the backpack, Actionetics, all these different things, right? All of that is included within your 14-day free trial, so you could try everything, right? And even though, let's say that it's really you just didn't do, because everyone who's done, like my first funnel worked. Like, I'm going to show you guys that stuff. Like, my first funnel worked. Like, my first go at it, I made money. Like, it's awesome. And so there's that. But basically, if you just didn't do that, that'd be the only reason. But you get in and you do, it'll work out for you. But let's just say for whatever reason it does work out for you, and you just got expenses and stuff you got to cover, because I've been there a whole bunch. And so money comes in, but it has somewhere to go, right? You can choose to just stick with the $97 plan, and then you can just choose to upgrade later to the $395 plan. But for 2 weeks, they give you everything, all inclusive. So you can try it all for 2 weeks for free and just test it all out, everything. So that way you just be like, oh man, dang, and just make a whole bunch happen within your business within those 2 weeks. So then if anything, after the 2 weeks are up, you can even afford it, or even if not, no worries. Basically, you can at least just stick with the 97 model, which gives you the majority of all the main basics that everybody uses to build their businesses. And that's just an amazing thing that they allowed, so that people can just really utilize ClickFunnels as a tool to generate leads and sales for their business. So if you're ready to go ahead and start your free 14-day trial, and for us to give you all these different bonuses on top of it and build you out a funnel for free and preload funnels into your account, go ahead and click on the link in this post and go ahead and message me once you join or comment on here. And we're going to give you all of your bonuses and extra special trainings that we're going to actually create another group for, where we just do specifically that for everybody who actually joins. And we're going to build your funnel live on one of these days. And everyone in general, just go ahead and comment what kind of funnel you would like for us to build you and what industry you're in. So what product or service you want us to do. So if you're ready to go ahead and start your 14-day free trial, go ahead and click on the link in this description on this post and start your 14-day free trial. I look forward to seeing you on the inside. I look forward to helping you build your business. Until next time, much love, peace and love. See you soon.